My husband and I got married 12 years ago, and we were a blended family, so we were always looking for things to do as a family together. And we had an opportunity to do a serve day in Clarkston as a family and thought, well, that sounds like fun. We can go have a meal with a family from another country and learn a little bit. From that, we began to explore what it looked like to learn more about refugees. Clarkston became a refugee resettlement hub in the 80s. Time magazine calls it the most diverse square mile in the country. About 10,000 residents of Clarkston, and about half of those are from other countries. We ended up adopting a family from Eritrea and got to be great friends with that family. And through that experience and through some further opportunities at our church, we learn more and more about Clarkston and begin to sense that the Lord was inviting us to move to Clarkston. We felt like God gave us two words to listen for in our process, and one was the word ambassador, which from our perspective just seemed like an invitation to hold the door open. And then the second word was the word neighbor, the opportunity to both hold our hands out like this, to give, but also to be people who receive from our neighbors. And that was what we were being invited to do.
I can see why he likes her.
My best friend in Clarkston is Nebiat, and I met Nebiat through the original family that we got to know. Their children were tutored by her husband. He was a physics teacher in Eritrea, and he came here first before Nebiat and her daughters. And almost immediately we had a heart connection that was just special.
When I came from my country to America, I didn't have friend, family, everything he left in our country. For me, more than not my friend, she's my sister.
Contentment is a perennial challenge. Something I've learned in working with some of the Ronald Blue Trust ideas and materials has to do with this concept of how much is enough. And usually we talk about that as it relates to our money. But I have found here that the struggle I have to encounter more deeply and fully is answering that same question as it relates to my time and my responsibility. God does call us sometimes into things that seem like giant leaps, but more often than not, He's inviting us to walk in relationship with people.